Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Little K Artistry. I am Little K, and I'm in my studio this morning. And yes, it is a bright, sunny day here in central Maine. And I do have my curtains open. I apologize if it is distracting having the light shining on my canvas, or if it's taking away from the experience at all of being in my studio today. But if you have been following me for any length of time, you will know that nature and the world outside and the trees and weather and the flowers and animals and all that, I get a lot of joy and inspiration and pleasure out of that. So when the sun shines in my studio, I love it. My studio is on the eastern side of my home, so I always keep the shades open when the sun is shining. Again, I apologize if it takes away from your experience today, but I can't close the curtains when the sun is shining, so I'm so sorry about that. But welcome back. As I said, I am Little K. This is Little K Artistry, and today I am testing a brand new pouring medium. This is something that I've been working on for a little bit now, but maybe it's my ADD, I don't know, but I don't ever seem to be quite 100% satisfied with my pouring mediums that I'm using. So this one, I am giving this a try, and if it works, I will absolutely share this with you. This is a variation of another pouring medium that I've been using for a little while. I'm trying to get a very specific result. This is a 16-inch round canvas. It is a canvas that I've used before. It's been scraped. So this is a tester. I've not done this pouring medium before. This is brand new. It's my first try, so you're along with me. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your support and your wonderful comments. You are so sweet. Little K Artistry has the absolute best subscribers on the planet. I just know it. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for your comments and your support. It is so appreciated. I appreciate you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am going to be sharing the colors that I'm using. If this video sees the light of day and you actually enjoy it, I will share the colors down below and the pouring medium coming up very soon. Again, if it does what I want it to do. This is a combination of a couple of different ingredients, so fingers crossed it will work really well. Thank you for your comments. If you are watching this from somewhere in the world that is not listed in the description below, please give a shout out and let me know from where in the world you are watching this, because I would love to hear from you. And I mean, it's always a delight for me to hear from you. So comment. I do read all of the comments. I read them and I respond to them as quickly as I can. It's a delight for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you have questions about this, please drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Again, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm hoping that it will turn out well, but I don't know. And you're going to be along for the journey with me. Who knows? It may end up looking fantastic. It may end up looking like butt. But you know, as I always say, if it's butt, it will be pretty butt. And in this case, it will be shades of blues and browns. Kind of appropriate, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I don't know about my humor. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to start by putting the base colors on here. This is going to be a blowout. It's a little bit different than what I've done before, so let's just see what we can create. I'm just going to make a mess here. Not going to do a lot of talking. I'm kind of in the mood to just paint today, so let's just kind of see how it goes. And like I said, I will put the colors down in the description below. The paints are fairly thin. Smooth this out a little bit and put some blues on top of it. So this is kind of the base color of blue. Okay. on top of that, put a couple more blues. And just because I love the combination of brown and teal, just a tiny little bit of browning, not much. Kind of lay these around just a little bit. Just to mix them up a little. And this is just a mixture of titanium white and some of the blue, just a little bit. It's mostly white, but it has a tiny bit of blue in it. Fill my butane real quick. going to make some little adjustments. This is just a mandala dotting tool. If you guys have been watching me for a little while, you'll know this is like one of my favorites. And it did have a blue handle, but it's got so much paint on it now. It's one of the double-ended ones. I use this so much. I don't know what I'd do if I ever lost it. And there have been times you've probably seen when I've freaked out a little bit. So I'm like, oh no, where's my dotting tool? If I ever lost this, I would be so, so sad. Because I just have to buy a new one. Just trying to make it so that it's got some movement to it, which, because I'm I'm very happy with. Now, I won't know for sure how this is going to be until it dries. So that's always the test of any of these pouring mediums that I try. If it doesn't dry well, then it's pointless, because obviously you go through all this trouble and you can't use it because it won't dry the way it changes when it dries, or it dries, it cracks. I've included some ingredients in this one that I think will assure that at the very least there won't be any cracks in it because of the pouring medium that I used. So depending on, how the colors look after they've dried, I did include one of them is an iridescent. So I'm hoping that I've got some real pretty, I can actually see with the sun shining in it that the iridescent is showing up and it looks really pretty. So drop a comment down below if you wouldn't mind, just to let me know what you think of this. This I am very happy with. Very, very happy with this. It's turning out exactly as I was hoping. So I do want to do just a little whoop right there. There we go. I felt like that really needed a little, whoop. And I think, okay, so to come in a little bit closer, I am going to close that one curtain just real quick. Let me do that because I want to make sure that you all can actually see. Is it this one? No, it's this one. I guess, and a little bit of that one too. There we go. Okay. I want you guys to be able to see this without the glare on it for a second. And then let me just touch up this area here. And right there. I do really like that there's not a lot of waste in this. Okay, let me see if I can, oh, I see a spot, hold on. Hold everything. This is a little funky right here. So I feel like just go like that. And then maybe also, there we go, okay. Sometimes when I look at it from a different angle, I can see where it needs a little bit of attention. That's why these dotting tools are just, they're wonderful. Because you can get right in there and there we go. You can add some detail that you might not have been able to get from blowout. There. Okay, I really want to hear from you guys what you think of this. So let me see, do I need to zoom in a little? Let me zoom in a little bit on that and see if I can get you guys a little bit. Oops, I'm gonna take my gloves off. Hold on. Get a little bit of a better close-up of this. I'm really liking this, and I think this pouring medium is gonna work well. What do you all think? Do you like it? Oh, it's so pretty. You can see this. Not a ton of cells. That was kind of my goal. I didn't want to do a bazillion, just a few. My abstract cellism is where I, that's where I get my cell fix. I love doing the abstract cellism and the Shelley Bloom technique. That's got a lot of cells in it too, but I am just loving how this one came out. Okay, so let me know. Give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know what you think of this. This is the first of many. I do think that I am going to be, oops, that needs a little something right there. I am going to be testing this out with other colors and different brands of paints, just to make sure that it all works with various paint brands and paint colors. I think it will, because all of the ingredients are meant to be used with acrylic paints, and these are acrylic paints. That needs a little something right there. It's funny because the longer you look at it, the more you're like, oh, there, and oh, there. I don't want to mess with it too much. Okay, I am eager to hear your comments and what you think of this piece. So comment down below, and again, please subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm just, the community is growing, and I just am so amazed every time I go on to check the comments, and the number of subscribers is growing every day. So thank you so much for subscribing and for just following along with my obsession now. This is my therapy. It started as my therapy, continues to be my therapy, but now it's a bit of an upset. Ooh, it looks really cool like that too, doesn't it? Oh my word. Isn't it neat how you can turn it in different angles, and there's the shiny, the lightest one that I used was an iridescent from PBO, and you can't necessarily see the actual color until you get right up on it, but I can see all the iridescence in there. So I don't know if I like it that way, or if I like it that way. I like it both ways. So comment, let me know if you like it on the white on the top or the white on the bottom. I don't know. I like it both ways. Thank you so much, guys. And just go make the art. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.